Oh gosh, it's so late and I'm so tired. What was my favorite thing about Japan? I really liked Nagano and sort of the surrounding country. We went to the Jingo Kudani Monkey Park.
Oh, really?
It's so cool. The monkeys there are very tame. They're not really tame. They're sort of like used to humans. They're not afraid of them, but they're not fans of them either. They don't care about humans is a good way of putting it.
I had been told by friends of mine who lived in Japan that monkeys are bus holes. And you should not go anywhere near them.
Does anyone here have some red lipstick?
Monkeys are bus holes. They usually are.
When does the Quap challenge end?
30 minutes from now. 30 minutes till Quap. Till Quapageddon. But Graham got this really good shot of me, because he was like, we're in the Jingo Kudani Monkey Park, and Graham got this amazing shot of me, and he's like, get closer to that monkey. And I'm like, I don't want to get closer to this monkey, because it's not really a tame animal, it's a wild animal. He's like, no, get closer for the picture. And so eventually, I get like, between me and Andre close to the monkey, maybe even a little closer. But I'm kind of standing there like this, like I don't want to be that close to the monkey. And the monkey is looking at me with the same expression. It's like, I want to be this close to this human. It's an amazing picture because we're both like, do not want.
Did you go to any of the deer park?
No, we didn't go to the deer park. But when we were in that area, it was amazing. It was my favorite part of the whole trip. Oh, that's all of us trying to quap. Quap to the bus. There's Andre and Ian and
Alex,
me.
I think.
Yeah,
Bye.
that's amazing.
Beautiful.
That is pretty great. I like that one. But while we were there, I mean, I love Tokyo. Actually, I didn't like Tokyo that much. It's really freaking crowded. Like, I love New York, but like Tokyo makes New York seem like Victoria for open space.
All right, so bunch of challenges here.
But while we're in Nagano, and while we're sort of in the Yunaka area, we stayed at a really amazing ryokan, and we took like a bus out to the Jingo Kudani Monkey Park, but we decided to walk back, even though it was quite a few miles. But while we did so, we sort of explored the area, and we found like where they did like the moguls in the 1998 Olympics, and just like walked through the woods and stuff like that, and did like this crazy thing, and like walked through like basically around the hills of the suburbs and stuff like that, and found these weird little shrines. We found like a shrine for people who wanted to quit smoking.
That is a thing, yes.
And like a gigantic statue of Cannon, like up on like a hill, like and it was just really neat because we had no agenda. We were just wandering around. And I've decided that is by far my favorite style of touristing, because I don't like it when you're like, okay, now I have to see this, and now I have to see this, and now I have to see this, and I've got blah, 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 blah. Like, I've got to cross so much stuff off my list. Because, I mean, Kyoto was amazing and stuff, but, like, I was starting to get templed out.
Well, it's very dense, yeah.
It's extremely dense, and I'm like, oh, this is a World Heritage Site, and this is a World Heritage Site. And I'm like, I am, like, they're all indistinct in my mind. But everything we did in Yunaka is very, like, I remember it very clearly.
Friends of ours who have been, Dan and Manny Ross, they've been to Japan a couple times, and Dan wants to see every temple, which is impossible, but he wants to see every temple, and Manny is like, oh, this is great for the first 5 temples, and then, like you say, they all become the same thing after a while.
All right,
we're going over Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, where are you guys going?
We're going to go to Tokyo immediately, spend a couple days there, and then we're going to Hachimantai, which is up in Tohoku, which is the northern region. It's 300 kilometers. Where we're going is 300 kilometers north of where the Fukushima nuclear plant is.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's safe there. You can go to that area. You just can't go near the plant, so don't go. You can't go within like 100 kilometers or whatever the plant. We're going to spend 2 or 3 days up there, and then we're going to go back down, swing through Tokyo on the way to Kyoto, visit Kyoto for a few days, visit Hiroshima for a few days, come back, maybe go through Osaka, or maybe just go all the way back to Tokyo. Spend the last week in Tokyo just kind of seeing, here's what Shinjuku is like, here's what Roppongi is like, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. If I go back to Japan, I'm gonna, like, and I do want to go back. I've been to Kyoto and it was lovely. The Path of Philosophy, if you get Kyoto, is like tourist central, but it's really nice.
Okay.
It's a beautiful walk. Also, there's like little roads that lead off it towards like temples that are like off the beaten track, which is nice.
Okay.
If I go back to Japan, we're flying to Tokyo, and I'm leaving Tokyo immediately and spending my entire next trip on the Sea of Japan side, where there's less tourists and less interesting stuff to do, so I can actually see the country.
Just get a connecting flight to just fly straight from to Narita and then straight to Kyoto and then be like, just be in that area.
Yeah, and like, nope, no, I'm out of here, no more stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, when I was in Japan, everybody was super nice and super friendly, and a lot of people, I took a couple years of Japanese in university, but I was not like well versed on it. I could read it, but I was very unconfident, we'll say, with my Japanese. And everybody was really accommodating and would write stuff out for me so I could read it, and be patient. And people, like, if we were just sort of wandering around looking lost, people with really good English would come up to us and say, "Hey, do you need some help?" And we'd be like, "No, we're okay. We're just like looking at the amazing Kyoto train station."
Yeah.
But they were, everybody in Japan was super nice.
There is for the chat, in case anybody cares, because I'm actually one of the panelists on Diecast. We did a Japanese culture and pop culture podcast. Ian and I and Corey and a few other people. We've been doing this for like years upon years, and hopefully we'll do another episode soon. But the Japanese are they're interesting people in that they love to meet new people, they love to meet new cultures and hear stuff about you and have you come visit the country and do that kind of stuff.
But they're great when you leave too.
Yeah, they really do want you to come see the country, spend a lot of money and have a lot of fun and show them all that stuff, but they also don't want you to stay forever. They want you to even stay for a year, but they don't want you to stay forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we went to England this summer, we definitely took the whole screw this major city approach when we were doing our touristing, and it was beautiful.
Awesome.
But I want to. If plane tickets are cheap to Japan,
they're not.
They're not.
No.
You think they'd be cheap with the Fukushima thing? Everybody's going. Ooh.
Well, it turns out that there's an agency called the Japan Tourism Agency, which just has been set up like in the last couple of years. They're petitioning the government. They actually are a Japanese agency. They're petitioning the government to sponsor 10,000 people to come to Japan, and their flights. I think it's just the flights. Your flights are paid for to get you there and back.
So, can I give you guys some challenges here?
Yeah. Sorry,
So,
we're talking.
I know you guys. Been trying to sort of hop in here. So.
And chat.
All right. So, we have a bunch of stuff to do. Beach to do that singing.
I will do that singing thing.
Scarecrow? Is that the one?
Scarecrow, yeah. That won't be the first thing. That won't be the first challenge we do, but that will be a challenge we do.
Okay. I've got a theory from musical episode Once More with Feeling of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I don't know if we're gonna do that good of a job of that right now because there's not enough people. Like, how many people? There's a small amount of people here, and I'm not a strong singer, and I've never seen that episode.
Why don't you just defer that till a bit later? It's okay.
No, just decline it right now.
Yeah, and I'll tell them to put them back when there's more people.
Yeah. Yeah. Japan, if you need somebody to talk about your country,
I love this keyboard.
maybe ask me, because I love your country already.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. The free flight to Japan thing, which of course isn't happening yet, they're just talking about it. If they do fly you, you write a report for their website. You tell them about your holiday that you had there. That's how they're saying, yes, we'll have lots of people saying, here's all these wonderful things to see in our country.
Okay, chat, please stop paying for challenges before they're accepted.
Oh, what do they pay for?
The complete history of the Soviet Union, arranged the melody of Tetris.
Oh, we've done that before,
which
but
we did. This one is for $50 though.
we could probably do that again, and we could do that once Paul gets here, because Paul will be here imminently, because it's already 6, and he's a very good singer. So we'll do that, but don't pay for challenges until we accept them. Susan Arendt comes on the line at 11 a.m. Pacific, so like 5 hours from now. But she's coming, and we're doing a super sweet lot when she comes on.
Just went to bed.
Was that the one they said that somebody else could do?
I don't know. Let's see.
Sorry. Hat girl. Because I have to keep calling
I am
you.
the Meg who arranges the co-ops.
Oh God.
I am the man.
It's too much.
Well, I mean, they included Meg, and I think that's what made it for me.
Yeah.
Just replacing legitimate words with our stupid words, and I love that.
Soon we will have our own language.
And no one will know what we're talking about.
I have not come to terms from the gift I received from Plaid last night. I am so excited for the next time they come to Vancouver. I am, like, beside myself.
That was astounding when I heard
So,
that.
Chris, you're the one asking for Graham. Is this
Graham
what you
is-
want
Graham is
Alex to
going
do
home.
instead?
Oh, we were only really in, like,
That's what he wants him to read.
I could read that. Maybe Alex could read that? Maybe we could take turns reading it?
Alex.
Because Graham's not here.
What? What am I reading?
A long list of things that women would rather do than go out with Matt.
Damn.
But he asked for Graham to do it, and Graham's not here.
Oh, well.
Well, there's someone who said that they would be okay with Alex doing their challenge. We can't figure out who it is.
Yes, Graham and I, when we
Yes,
went to England,
Alex can do it instead.
we were only in Sussex, and we went to London. So I saw many things in the outstanding area of natural beauty around Chichester Harbour, because that's sort of where we were staying, and walked around. I saw the church at Bosham, which is on the Bayeux Tapestry. It's like 1,000 years old. That was sweet. But I can't really say what my favorite part of the UK was, because I've only seen such a tiny, tiny spot of it.
Ooh, we could get Robert Llewellyn to call in.
Who?
Maybe next year? Like, apparently he's really tech savvy, so we could Skype. He's Crichton from Red Roar.
Oh wow.
That guy, he's my favorite.
I know I recognize that when you said
like,
it.
let's see if we can get him for next year. That'd be
I'd
great.
love to. You know who I want on so desperately? James May.
Yeah,
James
well,
May is
yeah.
my one celebrity that I really
You know
want
what's
to call in.
you know what's funny this morning is that Simon Pegg is online. He's like, "Can anyone find me?
Good
I
morning,
want to
Dix.
find a female mini display port to male DVI adapter. Where the hell can I find one?" He puts it in Twitter, right? So I send him a thing. I says, "Go to Monoprice and you'll have to get an adapter." And then he's like, comes back on. Okay, so nobody on Twitter can help me. And I'm like, again, it's like he doesn't know me from Adam anyway. It's not like I know Simon Pegg, but. It's like, no, give me 5 more minutes, I'll find something. I searched for 5 minutes, I found him the exact thing he wanted and sent it to him. And I'm waiting for him to just go thanks so I can say, "You're welcome. By the way, new Scotty, would you like to call in to a charity for children?"
Hey, don't let Gaiman one up you here.
Yeah, absolutely. Neil Gaiman was on it.
My hair does not. My hair.
Freaks and Geeks by Childish Gambino.
No, I don't think anybody here knows that.
I don't know.
My hair does not change at random. It changes according to my whims, which are not quite random. I decided to go blonde because I hadn't been blonde yet. Actually,
Right.
here's a
Dancing.
question for the chat. Chat, last year when you saw me do this, I had my natural hair color, which is quite dark colored. It's about beige colored probably, dark brown. But now I'm blonde. It's not supposed to be light purple. That was a bit of an accident. How do you guys feel about blonde lean? Because, oh geez, 241.
Oh wow, 241.5.
Can you give me some
already.
monitor, Beach?
Yeah, hang on. Frickin' thing on my end. There's a you got lots of monitor. You have lots of monitor.
What was my favorite bevy from the company?
Oh.
I know that's gonna happen.
That's why, because
Turn it down, turn it down.
this one
turn
got
it down.
muted.
Okay.
Alright. Dancing to some Swede Mason MasterChef Synthesia.
Which is good because then if you don't dance, that's two we put together.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
double. My favorite beverage at the Porterhouse at Covent Garden was definitely the second bottle of red wine that Root Beer Baby and I drank. that was a fun
Alright.
night.
I challenge everyone in the room to speak in their worst English Cockney accent for 15 minutes.
Simon,
15,
how much is
the
the
For
answer is yes.
$30.
You can still submit even
Can
if
we
you've already
negotiate
written one.
that down to 10?
Sure.
How about for the person who sent in the 15-minute challenge? Would 10 minutes of bad Cockney
So
accent
Simon.
be okay?
Shimon.
What's happening?
The 17-minute clock is for our QWOP challenge. A deck type for starting Magic. If it really depends what you want to do. If you want to just get into Magic and you want to play Standard, may I suggest RDW right now? It's very strong and it's very easy to play. There's not like I'm not Alex. I'm not mocking red deck wins, but it's an easy deck to pilot.
Oh, dude. It's easy mode. It's like play burn spell, smash face, win.
Yeah, like
Graham's
it's,
calling.
Oh,
Graham Stark.
Hey, Paul.
hi Paul.
Eagerly awaiting Graham Stark.
So I was saying we counted
Somebody
10
calling?
minutes.
Yeah.
We're having a call-in. We're having the greatest
We
call-in.
have Graham.
Okay.
Oh no. Ellie.
Shouldn't he be
I
asleep
have to
right
send
now?
him our feed. I just
got
have
home.
to click that on here. Skype.
Why is Graham's head
Why
sideways?
are you sideways?
Graham, you are sideways to us. I don't know why.
Oh,
yeah,
Oh, there we are.
that's a bit better.
iPhone.
Hi, Graham.
Yeah.
Hi, Graham.
I can't see you guys.
Oh, he can't see us.
Hang on. My bad. How's that?
Appreciating video.
Don't even worry about it.
Hey!
Yay!
Alright.